Hello everybody, if you are trying to learn some English, then go no further because this is the video for you. In today's video, you are going to learn English through comprehensible input. Very simple, you watch, you listen, and you learn English vocabulary. Today, we are in the small English town of Windsor, and there is a building behind us. I wonder who lives there. Anyways, if you like comprehensible input and you want to see some more of these videos, make sure to check out www.englishsponge.com, where you can find lots of exclusive and original content in English at your level. So, let's get into the video. So Windsor is a very historic old English town. Of course, we have the famous Windsor Castle behind us, one of the primary residencies of the British royal family. But, as you guys know, not their biggest fan. So, that's enough Windsor Castle for me for one day. Let's take a walk down this nice cobbled street. When you see stones in the floor like this, we call it a cobbled street. And hanging up on the top of the street are some great British flags. Unfortunately, these flags are torn and tattered. That's not exactly the best message to be showing people, especially right outside your castle. If you continue walking down, we have a tourist shop known as Windsor Gifts and Souvenirs, and quite possibly the worst flag I've ever seen in my life. In fact, a lot of hatred is filled in my heart right now. So yeah, let's keep going. So here at the tourist shop, there are a lot of different items for sale. First, we have some scarves to keep your neck warm in the cold British winter. We have some souvenirs, some stuffed toys. These are little bears dressed like the King's Guard, and they will cost you £10 each. If we go here, we have some fridge magnets. This one is with the late Princess Diana, some more featuring the castle, and some looking at... Why does that say London? We are not in London, guys. In fact, this is a completely different county. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Tourists won't know. Now you do. Moving on, we have some more stuffed animals of, stuffed animals, some jumpers, a little tote bag, have some umbrellas. These are very, very useful if you come to England because it rains a lot. Some more fridge magnets with family crests, family insignias, I guess we would call them. Bit odd. Is my family name on there? No, it is not. I'm clearly not popular enough. And finally, some postcards. Some postcards so you can send your loved ones pictures of the dead Queen. What a depressing postcard that is. Nice. Let's move on. My mum went to London and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Well, if your mum bought you this t-shirt, she didn't go to London. So... there are two lies here.
It's basically London, though.
Well, basically isn't London. That's like saying, James, you're basically a fish. You have two eyes and a mouth.
That is not the same thing. It's not the same.
In what way is it not the same thing?
It's so not the
There's a very nice public space here. A little, I would call this a little square, but it's called Church Street Gardens. Once again, not in London. We have William the Conqueror, back 1066, Battle of Hastings. Apparently, he founded Windsor Castle. I live 10 minutes away here, and I did not know that. Henry VIII, he was famous for murdering lots of his wives. Yeah, nice. Some really nice coat of arms. These things here are coats of arms. This here is a lion, I guess, even though it looks No, that's just dirty. Okay, it is a lion. I thought he was breathing fire. And here, with Henry III, you have perhaps one of the most typical British symbols, the 3 lions. That is the same symbol that our national football team use. Lucky us. So you guys probably can't tell from the sun, but it's absolutely freezing in England at the moment. It took me about 15 minutes to de-ice my car. My car was covered in frost and ice this morning, so I had to get a scraper and scrape it all off. It was horrible. My hands are turning to ice. It's really not nice today. Okay, continuing on, we have some nice neoclassical architecture here. Neoclassical architecture is the architecture that reminds you of ancient Greece and Rome. It's very popular here in Europe, especially here in London. You see we have these columns, these big archways, and there is a big statue up the top. Now, I'm not going to pretend that I know who that is, but it's really nicely designed. I can give some credit where credit is due. The architecture around this part is really, really lovely. So guys, we are stood in front of a traditional British fish and chip shop. Now, these takeaways, these fast food restaurants are probably our most typical, our most traditional, like I said, here in Britain. However, unfortunately, we really don't see that many anymore. These serve very typical British food. Fried fish, fried sausages, anything covered in batter and deep fat fried, you can probably find it here. And in some places, especially in Scotland and up in the north of Britain, they even do deep fried Mars bars. Yes, you heard me right. They take a normal Mars chocolate bar, cover it in batter, and deep fry it like it's a piece of KFC. I have tried it once. I will say it is nice. It's not the sort of taste or texture profile you would expect, but it is really, really nice. I would try it again. Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, these institutions are dying out due to rising costs. And now all we really see are new American brands arriving on the UK streets, especially in terms of fast food. So if you do come to England and you want to try out some traditional local food, I really highly recommend coming to a chippy. Do not sit down. It is not a sit-down restaurant. Take it back to your hotel, take it to a park bench or something and eat it there. So the owner has...
Yeah, we got the door. Sorry, my friend. Can I say something?
Yeah, of course you can.
So this fish and chips is 14 years here. This fish, how are you guys? You right? This fish and chips is 14 years in this place in Windsor. And this kebab donut that you see is just 2 days ago. We started. We're trying to do some business, late business for the people. When they finish, they leave the pubs, they have nothing to do because we close here 10 o'clock. Now we stay until 11, 12, maybe 1 o'clock. And we do really nice fish and chips. You need to come to try it. I'm serious, I'm not trying to sell off. It's really good fish and chips, I swear to God. That's it. If you got something else to say, whatever.
Thank you, I really appreciate it.
No
Yeah,
problem, my friend.
if you're in Windsor, make sure to come down to Chippy of Windsor Fish and Chips. If you have a look at the price, as a local, I can say these are really good and
Yeah, it comes with
competitive
the drink.
prices. And they come with a drink included as well. So this looks like a lovely traditional fish and chip shop. You'll get lots of great food here. Cheers, thank you mate, appreciate it. Okay, so we're at the crossing and I'm pushing the button so we can cross the street. Now we have to wait. The lights have turned red. So, as you can see, the green sign is telling us we can cross. The chime went off. Chime, alarm, beep, whatever you want to call it, went off. And we crossed the road safely. England or Britain is not like lots of countries in Europe. You can just cross the road whenever you want. Just make sure you don't get hit by a car. Okay, and now we have arrived on the high street. As you can see, this street is a little bit wider, and with this barrier here, this is a pedestrian only street. Amazing, I know. So one of my favourite things about Windsor is the fact it's pedestrian only. You can really walk, you can take your time, and you don't have to worry so much about cars. Hey Liz, so how you doing? Excellent, excellent. So, what do you think the #1 way in the world is to learn English? Well, funny enough, that's exactly what Paddington said as well. He also said you need to watch AJ's whiteboard videos 347 times. Okay, bye Liz, appreciate it. So, as you walk down the high street, we're seeing lots of different shops. Now, like I said before, most of these shops are now chains. We have Starbucks, famous American coffee chain on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, we have Krispy Kreme coffee and donuts. Now, I will be honest, I do like a Krispy Kreme. I would say a donut is really one of my guilty pleasures in life. No matter what, no matter if I'm trying to, watch my weight, count my calories, I will always eat a donut if possible. We have Franco Manga, which is Franco Manca. That's probably the worst pronunciation of that name ever. Franco Manca. It's an Italian pizza restaurant, another chain, I guess. Now, we have here a shop named Office. Now, these people do not sell office supplies. In fact, what they sell are trendy trainers, or as the Americans would say, sneakers. They sell shoes. It is a shoe store. If we continue walking down, we have a Ben & Jerry's shop, which sell ice cream and other desserts on the left-hand side. Honestly, we really don't see very many Ben & Jerry's stores, so that is quite unique. It's not the most common thing in the world. Here we have Superdrug, which is a common cosmetics chain here in the UK. They sell makeup, they sell body products, they sell all the things that you might want to put on your body. They also have a pharmacy in the back, so you can pick up your medicine. Medicine to make sure you don't, get sick, or medicine to heal you, one or the other. Considering it is a Monday and it is 11 o'clock, it is still quite busy. We are right at the start of the year, so people have just started coming back to work. But Windsor is quite a big tourist hotspot. There's definitely lots of people who come here. On the left, there is Waterstones, quite a famous bookstore. If you like to read in English, Waterstones is a very good option when you come here. They are probably the best bookstore in the UK. And on the right, up in front here, we have Daniel, which is a department store. Now, a department store is a very special type of shop. It's a shop with lots and lots of little shops inside, lots of little departments inside. Now, Daniel sell absolutely everything, from clothes to toys to sporting equipment to technology. Pretty much anything you want, you could probably find it there in Daniel. Hi. How long till the sausage rolls are done? Oh, fantastic. Oh, what day? Can I get one sausage roll, please? No, that's it. Excellent. Thank you, appreciate it. You are not going to believe this. You're not going to believe the roller coaster of emotions that I've just been through. So, imagine I was waiting in the queue at Greg's, everybody's favourite, and there was one sausage roll left. And the entire time I'm thinking, come on, I've been waiting in the queue 5 minutes. Please, please, no one order the sausage roll. 3 people in front of me. First 2 don't get it. I'm thinking, we might be here, okay? Last person can I please have a sausage roll? My heart sank. I was defeated, in all honesty. And just when all hope was lost, just when I thought, you know, I had wasted 5 minutes of my life, they brought out a new batch of sausage rolls. So not only did I get the sausage roll that I so desired, it is warm, it is crispy, and I'm a happy man. Genuinely. For those of you who don't know, because I imagine this is quite a British thing, this is a Greggs sausage roll. One of our national dishes, I would say. This is like, I don't know, like tacos to the Mexicans. Like same level. If we break it up, and you see inside is actually a pastry with some hot pork sausage in the middle. Now I know this really doesn't look all that appetizing, but I promise you it is fantastic. So let me give a little taste test. Very good crunch. It's very hot in the middle. It has just come out of the oven. As Greggs sausage rolls go, this is as good as it gets, guys. I'm giving this a solid 15 out of 10. Incredible. Mind-blowing. Oh, what a go. I'm so happy. I'm literally so happy. So, I'm here stood in front of the Piper pub. As you can see, this is a Scottish-themed pub. As the person on the sign and the name, the person is holding some bagpipes. Bagpipes are the traditional Scottish instrument. They're the instrument that you always hear and always think about when you see representations of Scotland. Now this colour and pattern, it's called tartan. And in Scotland, it's very, very traditional, very, very popular. So we have this tartan sort of pattern here. Little bit of outdoor seating in front of the pub with a nice umbrella, but with freezing cold weather like today, you are not going to want to sit there. So guys, here we are at Windsor and Eton Central Station. If you guys are looking for a very quick day trip that you can do from London, I highly, highly recommend coming down to Windsor. This is the station you will arrive at. Head to Slough on the train, change at Slough, and then it's just one stop from Slough here to Windsor. Windsor's a really beautiful, historic old town, like I'm sure you see. There's a lot of really nice architecture, a lot of really pretty spaces around here, and of course you have Windsor Castle that you guys saw at the front. Yeah. Big model steam train behind me. It's really cool, no? I am personally quite a big fan of trains, especially big steam trains like this, some of the more old and traditional ones. I think they are really, really cool. And here on the side we have another coat of arms. This is quite interesting. On the left-hand side we have a lion representing England, I believe, St. George. And on the right-hand side we have a unicorn. You might not believe this, but the unicorn is actually the national animal of Scotland. Yes, Scotland's national animal is a mythical creature, and is a unicorn right there. Really beautiful, excellent little model, and I'm really happy that they put it here on the train station. And coming with me, I'm going to quickly show you how these self-service ticket booths work. So you can call this machine a few things. A self-service ticket booth, a ticket machine, something like that. This whole thing is the machine. Here we have the screen showing you the different tickets. So as you can see with these big red crosses through coins and notes, this machine is card only. You cannot pay using cash. The big red crosses mean you cannot use cash, card only. If you look at here on this touch screen, you can choose the different tickets that you might want to buy. So if you wanted to go to Twyford on a single, that it's just there, not the return as well. Here you have your ticket, press here, you can pay now. Here we have the automatic card reader for Ah, no, this is for your rail card. A rail card is something you can buy here in the UK that will get you discounts on tickets. This is the contactless card reader, and this is for chip and pin. So you insert your card into here and put in your PIN number. You press in your PIN number on the buttons. When you're finished, you'll press the green button at the bottom, enter. So yeah. At the end, your tickets will drop into this little bin here. You'll push the door open and collect your tickets. That's how this works. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope you learned some new English vocabulary here in the town of Windsor. As always, if you have enjoyed this video, do not forget to check out EnglishSponge.com, where we have over 350 comprehensible input videos ready for you guys to watch right now. You can track your hours, you can sort by... There's a dog barking. You can track your hours, you can sort by level, accent, guide. If you want my videos, they're all on there. Thank you so much for watching once again. If you have enjoyed this video, check out this B2 playlist up here. Or if you want something a little bit easier, check out this B1 playlist up here. Thank you guys for watching.